Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, it's gonna be right here. This is actually a get ready with me video, as you already know by the title for sure. So yeah, actually yesterday was my anniversary, so we couldn't go for a dinner because we both were really busy. So we made a decision to go for a lunch instead. So yeah, we are just going for our lunch pretty much soon. So yeah, I just thought to film myself getting ready. It will be the very first time I'm doing a get ready with me video. I didn't really talk through the video because if I do talk, I really get distracted. So I'm really sorry for that. But I will put my voice over, so definitely you will know what product I'm using, and also I'll be putting everything on the description box below. So yeah, just check that one out if you want to know what kind of product did I use, for what purpose, and everything else. And I will also link the websites where I did purchase from. So as I live in Canada, I pretty much buy everything from the direct website. Like I know for all the Bangladeshi girls, like they actually have to buy through pages because they doesn't have the online access to buy stuff, which is for the security purpose. I totally get it. So yeah, some of the products are pretty much like first impression, like my Becca backlight filter and primer and whatever shit. I really love that. Like, I wanted to keep this look more luminous. I don't know how much I did because I never can actually keep a luminous look. I will end up having a matte finish. That's how I am because I love powders so much. But anyway, so we will just go through the video very soon, and if you want to know how to achieve this look, please keep watching. Alrighty people, so to start off my face, I'm using the Becca Backlight Filter Primer, and that's a luminous one which smells like coconut, which is amazing, and this actually gives me a luminous finish on the skin to start with. Next, I'm taking this Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer, and I'm mixing it with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation, and my shade is 140. I'm using the tip of the Damp Beauty Blender, and I'm just gonna mix both and put dots on my face and neck, and with that same beauty blender I'll be just blending everything on my and next I will be doing a little bit of color correction, and for that I'll be using the step 1 color corrector Radiant Primer, and the shade is Peach. I'll be just dabbing it all over on my dark circles or wherever I want to brighten it up a little bit. I'll rub it up first in my skin, and after that I'll take my damp beauty blender again and I'll be just blending. And for next, I'm gonna do some concealing, and for that I'll be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and the shade is Ginger. Yes, do not laugh at me people, I just wanted to conceal everything today. And excuse my husband's feet dancing behind me. Okay, anyways, for next I'm taking my damp beauty blender again to blend all the concealers out, just to make sure it's not looking like a painted face anymore. And so I'm just going all over my face, especially my eyelids and everything. And just so you know, I'm using this concealer as my eyelid primer as well. Next, it's time for setting everything on the face, especially the concealed part. For that, I'm using the Benai Luxury Powder in the shade Banana and on the same damp beauty blender. Of course, I cannot live without that. So I'll be just putting that powder all over on the highest points of my cheek where I actually want to highlight. And for the rest of the face, I'm just using this blush brush from Real Technique and just taking the excess powder from that cap. I'll be just dusting it all over my face. And next, with this brush amazingness in a brush, that's the M523 from Morphe, and the shade I am using to sculpt my face is actually a blush from MAC, and the shade name is Blunt. This is an amazing one to contour. If you don't want to buy an entire contour palette, you can just go for a little highlighting powder and a contour powder. That's what I used to do 2 years back, trust me or not. But anyway, so I'll be just sculpting my face using the same brush and the powder. And next I'm taking MAC Emphasize, and I am just dusting it on the highest points of my cheek again. I mean, just not cheek, all the face actually. And the brush I'm using is Morphe G2. And next I'm taking the shade and sculpting powder from MAC again, and it's the shade Sculpt. I'm just using the little fluff dense brush. I don't know what was the name, I forgot. I'll just link it down below if I can figure it out. I'll be just snatching my nose out. I usually go on a lighter shade first, and then I will go with the darker shade blunt again. And I will just redo that part so it will look more natural because it will have a little shady. I mean, you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'll be just doing my nose contour, and after that I'll take my ring finger and the shade MAC Emphasize again, and I'll be just highlighting the bridge of my nose. The warmth of my finger will actually help the powder to melt down on my face and make it look like more natural. Yes, we are doing makeup, but we still want to look natural. You know the rest. So I'm spraying my face with the MAC Fix Plus. Let it dry a little bit, and after that, take your damn beauty blender. Press everything against your skin. Yes, I am saying that because that actually helps you to get rid of the powderiness of your face, since I'm using a lot of powder products. And I'll be just dusting a little bit more of the MAC Emphasize. And just so you know, if you want to buy the MAC Emphasize, go to the MAC.com because that's a pro powder. I don't think that actually gets sold out in any of the MAC regular store unless you actually want to go to a pro store. And I did my brows off camera, I'm sorry. Now I'm taking the NYX Jumbo pencil on the shade Black Bean, and I'm done. Let's go. Just kidding. I'm just taking that dense brush from, I don't know where it is from. I actually got it from a drugstore. I don't really think that has any number or anything. If I can find it, I will definitely down it below. But I'm not taking this on top of my face at all. I'll be just keeping it as low as I can, just on the eyelid area. And next I'm taking my Tartalette Bloom palette. You know, the love for this palette is something I cannot describe. I love it. And I'm taking the shade Rebel from there, and another brush, the exact same one from like the one I just used. I'll be just dumping my brush in that that shade, and I'll be just blending all the edges. I'm not going to take it on top of my crease as I want it to go blended as it goes up. So yeah, you know the rest. You'll just see it. And next I'm taking the shade Leader with the same brush, and I'm just dragging it up a little bit toward the crest, but I'm not really taking it on top of my crease because I want it to go gradient. And with the Sigma E40 brush with that shade right there, I forgot what's the name, I'll be just dusting it on top of on the shade Leader. I just did on my crease and going with windshield wiper motions, and I'll be just blending everything in. And after that one, wait till I'm done blending. Okay, next I'm taking the MAC shade. It's the star of the show. It's the MAC Club. Any of the flat shader brush will work for this. Just dip your brush in that shade. You don't need any MAC Fix Plus for this. So you can just dab it on your eyelid. And remember, I kept my eyelid empty with just that black bean on it. Yes, I'm just using that as my base, so the club shadow will stick to that really nice. And next I'm taking Morphe M433, and the shade I'm using is Smoke Show. I will be just making a little bit intensified action on my eye crease. I am just going to make it a little more depth so it looks smoky and really smoked out. At the same time, it will give me some dimension. And just so you know, I'm not using any eyeliner for this look because I was running out of time actually. And now with the small little brush, I'm using the shade Charmer from that Tarte palette, and I'll be just highlighting my brow bone area with that. And now I'm taking the shade from MAC, and that's Nylon, and I'll be just highlighting the inner corner of my eyes. If you're actually doing smoky eyes, that's actually always wise to do like something really lighter shade, like kind of like a pop-of shade on the inner corner that looks kind of brightens up your eye. And now I'm taking this waterproof eyeliner from Lish Wader, and I'll be just doing some eyeliner business on my waterline. And next I'm taking the brush Morphe E36, and I'm taking the shade Leader and Activist. I'm kind of mixing them both together, and I'll be just smoking that out. This will actually help to smoke out the bottom lash line as well, and that will match perfectly with the top lash line. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think you already know. And next I will be taking the shade Rebel and I will be just blending. Blend until your hand starts hurting. That is what we do on a smoky eye or any kind of eye makeup. It's mostly about blending. And I'm just going over all the shades with the brushes, especially I'm using the Morphe M433. And now it's time for curling our lashes, and for that I'm just using a random eyelash curler. And next I'm doing the mascara, and for that I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion. And as I'm not doing any eyeliner, it's a necessary step. You need to make sure your lashes are kind of popping out so it doesn't actually show up that you're not, you're missing something. And if you want, I'm actually gonna go over with the false eyelash. You don't have to do it if you don't feel like, but for me that's a must do thing when you're doing a smoky eye, because that totally takes it to a whole another level. So you just let your mascara sink in and dry a little bit before you do your falsies. I'm just retouching all the color. I'm never satisfied and I will be doing it as long as I am not satisfied at all. And yeah, I'm just taking the more Sigma F40 brush. I mean E40, whatever. So I'm just doing the blending business again. And now for the lashes, I'm using the velour on the style Girl You Crazy. And yes, I am a crazy girl for velour lashes. Their bands are amazing. These have probably the best lashes so far I have tried. I really love it. I totally love it. And for the glue, I am using the velour lash glue as well. It's like a magic. You don't even have to wait for your glue to dry or anything. You can literally just use it right away. Yes, I am saying that. As you can see, I can just pop my lashes on right after I put the glues on. I don't have to wait for it to get tacky or anything. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? It totally saves me at least 2 minutes. And the lashes are done, finally. Now it's time for the blush, and I'm using the Morphe E4 brush for that. And the blush I'm using is from Nars. I forgot what's the name. I actually got this on the VIP welcome kit from Sephora. And now I'm using the highlighting, and that's for MAC. It's the softening gentle. And now time for our lips. I'm using the Tarte TBT shade for my lips today, which is a mauve nude shade, and I freaking love this. I just decided to do a little bit of ombre on it, and I will be just going with Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Celebrity Skin. I'll be just popping that on the middle of my lips just to give it a little illusion of the ombre thing. Now I'll be just spraying my face with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and dab everything with Real Techniques one. And voila, the look's done. So thank you everybody for watching. I am pretty sure you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And definitely do comment down below on what would you like to see next. Your ideas are always welcome. Yeah, I'm always open to new ideas and everything, so just let me know what you would like to see next. And I was trying to say something else and I forgot. Anyways, never mind. So yeah, and I also have a Facebook page now, which is, I will just link it down below, and the page name is Because You Are Special. That's my page name, in case you didn't notice. But anyways, I actually say because you are special. It's because I believe every single girl is special. Actually, I should say every single human is special, because everybody is unique, if you know what I mean. So yeah, of course, please go check out my Facebook pages. I am mostly active on my Instagram, on my Facebook, more than Twitter. I was not a Twitter person. I'm just trying to get used to it. But yeah, hope you like it. Yeah, and of course, again, give it a thumbs up, show me some love. And your love is of course appreciated. And I'm sorry for this nail, it's keeping bugging me so much, but I keep forgetting fixing it. But anyways, I will try to do it soon. And anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and stay blessed because you're special. Bye.